Hey everyone.
Hi, let me fix this shirt.
Happy
Hi.
Monday.
Yeah, happy Juneteenth. We have a holiday in the United States. Emancipation, right? Freedom. We love our freedom.
All right, so we'll see who
Okay.
joins us tonight. We see somebody
Yes.
just joined in, has got to the world of the internet. So,
Uh, we
so,
can, get our energies together here.
so I'm Sam. That's Lori. So we
Ah,
read for everyone that comes on here and says hello. We read in the order of the chat, and so far no one has said hello. So we'll just hang out here and just realize we're here every Monday night to provide
that's
clarity.
it. It's a plan.
All right, so we'll see. It could be a quiet night. Who knows?
No, you say that every week and then they start pouring in. Last week we were at 45, 50 minutes and before it really calmed down.
All right, we'll see if anybody here wants to say hello. Let's see.
Oh, we're only on 2 minutes.
Oh, here we go. We got Kat and we got Susan.
Okay.
You want to start tonight? You want me to start?
Doesn't matter to me. I can start. Let me start with Kat. Hello, Kat. How are you? This is a very powerful person, a person who really is strong and independent. So that those are strengths that you've cultivated, that independence and that strength, that resolve, that resourcefulness, that really is going to serve you well and to continue being this way, to stand tall and to stand for your own truth. Don't let anybody talk you out of who you really are and what you want. And the water element. This is expressing your emotions, but not in a way that it just pours out of you and you end up becoming upset with people. It's about a flow of emotions. It relates to the water, how water flows. And sometimes water can be turbulent and high waves and knock you over and drown people, capsize boats. So we want to regulate that flow of energy. Maybe people have been pushing your buttons lately, and it's time to just stand back and observe it and just let it go because it's not your reality. The next card is wonderful. Doors are opening as an opportunity coming. So I would take this serious. I'd be looking for opportunities in the next few weeks, a few months, and see what comes up for you. And one last card, since we're before we get busy, is the guardian Artemis. You and your loved ones are protected. So this is the ultimate protection card. But it's still, the crux of this reading is about standing tall, standing strong with unwavering conviction, following your own truth, being who you are. Okay.
All right, so I want to read for Susan. So I want to see the energy around Susan. Here, so we'll pull that card out. We'll see the theme of that energy. Let's see what the other card is here. Oh, all right. That card sort of. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, and then we're going to go with the. I'm going to pull an animal card out here for Susan and an earth magic. Okay, so let's see what we had here for Susan here. The energy of Susan is around the divine light, just that I'm expression of love and I shine like the sun. It's really embracing your light and the realize and your theme with that is the quiet. To realize this is the quiet, steady voice within you. It doesn't get upset by the noise around you, the chaos, the stress, the worries. It's always whispering you, always guiding. But the way we hear this wisdom is to be quiet ourselves so we can hear that voice within us. And the animal is the moose, the authority. You know what is best for you, but it's a deeper knowing. It's a knowing that comes from the heart, the spiritual heart, that simply knows to do this, to do that. And then you're also getting what's another great card, the eagle, the communion card. All of this is like the eagle is that spirit within us. It's all listen to yourself. The basic crux of this message is listen to yourself. You know what is best for you.
Okay, and I'll read for Angie. Let's take a look at the what kind of person that you're going to find and be marrying to, fertility. It's a perfect time to start a new project. So this is being open to the possibility of meeting someone. Fertility card means production. Things are moving. So it looks like things are moving toward that area. But let's take a look and try to categorize, not categorize, but see what kind of person. This is a wish. This is saying you can have more than one opportunity to find the right person. And what I'm getting from this intuitively and looking at the cards is that it's going to be a period of activity and flurry that you're going to be dating. I don't know if you're doing online search or getting to know people, meeting them, but I see you flitting from person to person. But that's a setup for you later on to meet the right person. I'm not getting one person here. Again, I'm getting several. So that you're not going to marry all those people, right? So, unconditional love. This is saying to really focus on loving yourself, to find that one person who you truly want to be with, who will be the right person for you, your soulmate, is to love yourself unconditionally. So, there are two things going on. One is gratitude, one is self love. And the other one is being open to possibilities, not getting disappointed that you're moving from person to person and you haven't found the right person yet. You need to just be patient and know that when that love comes out of your heart, you will find the person that would be the right one for you. But it's not happening just yet. You need to move through choices. You need to see what you don't want to know what you really do want. And a leap of faith. So this is saying have faith. Know that that right person is coming. When you start doubting yourself, you put this block of energy around you. And I'm getting that from you. At times you have these doubts and you feel like, oh my goodness, this will never happen. We have to let go of that and just let the flow of energy through gratitude and self love come into the universe and to draw in that right person. But again, don't be disappointed if it doesn't, it will not happen right away. There's a process and then it will happen. But I'm not sure if it's by the end of this year or it's next year, but there's going to be a flurry of dating and opportunities, and then we're going to find the right one. Okay.
So I'm going to read for Kelly Marie. Let's see what's going on here for Kelly. See the energy around Kelly. Let's do that.
Okay, and then there's Chris Keller.
Right. And if you're just joining in, say hello if you like a reading. And then we got the theme card. All right, there's the theme of the energy. Let's pull an animal as well here for her. All right, Kelly, there's an animal for you. Then I pulled out a deck I haven't used. I don't know if I ever used this for soul messages. This deck. This
I
is
don't recognize that one.
This is the Super Attractor deck from Gabrielle Bernstein. I'm gonna pull a card there as well. So I haven't used that deck for a couple of years. Let's take a look here for the energy on you. Open to the universe, to acknowledge, your worth, your abilities. Just open up to your own internal gifts. Don't close them down. I'm feeling it's time to open up. And then, yeah, then you're getting the element of water. And what it says really here, profound on water, is I let go and give myself completely to the wisdom and flow within. So it's about, once again, open to that universe, open up to your own wisdom and allow your gifts to come out, Kelly. And then from there, we're going with the rabbit, the fertility, the creativity is at its highest right now. So now's really time for those creative projects that you always wanted to do, but you don't know how to do, whether it's painting, writing a book, dancing, whatever it may be. The mind doesn't know how to do it, but something deep within you knows how to do it. Now let's see what the Super Attractor has to say. So you're getting this card. We can read that my true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. So basically saying to align with yourself. Right. That all goes with the open, the water, the wisdom within you. They're saying everything's within you, yet you don't need to figure it out. Just be quiet and know that it's there.
Are you finished?
Yes.
Okay, this is for Chris Keller. Hello, Chris. The first card I'm getting is bodies of water. This is saying to be around water, to be, fully embodied in your own energy, to be in love with yourself, to be a companion for yourself. And the way to do that is to spend time near water. That's relaxing you and it's feeding you in a way. It's giving you peace and comfort to be near the water, to try to be near the water as best you can. And the next card is the Wheel of Life. So the cycles of life, the ups and downs. But this is the karmic cycles, and it looks like a lot of that deep karma we had released. And it's time to enjoy the fruits of our labors. This is where you're going to be getting appreciation for the things that you do and who you are. But first, we need to be near the water because
Yeah.
that's going to relax you. Let's see. I live in a wetland. I develop. That's perfect for you. Always be around water because you really need, and I see that drawing that energy and letting it flow. It's almost like food for your soul, the water. And this is, um, it says, the love you have shared is eternal. So this is unconditional love. This is love for yourself and other people. But mostly, I feel like there's a lot of compassion, that you're feeling a lot of compassion these days. And really, you are tuned in. I feel you are very tuned in now and aligned with yourself, but you doubt yourself. Don't doubt that you are in the right, you know, the the flow of energy is flowing correctly. So just relax. Be your best friend, really, to be your own companion. Okay.
All right, so we are caught up. It's been a little quiet here tonight, but
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
that's how it goes sometimes. And next week will be real extremely busy. We never know where people could
No,
just
it
jump in
comes in
now.
spurts. We have to wait. There wasn't a Kelly,
Yeah,
someone, Susan Riley. Oh,
and
you
you
read
read,
for
yeah,
Susan.
yeah. We read for everyone. We're caught up, but people are here watching and they have questions.
If you
They
have,
can they can ask for more clarity or ask for a loved one or maybe a situation that you don't know really what's going on with a job or
well,
relationship,
let's
whatever it
wait.
may be.
It's not, it's,
Oh, yeah,
I
we
mean,
just
you're
started tonight.
reluctant to go to Facebook because the floodgates open and we're inundated, and the pace is frenetic.
All right, so I'm going to read for Princess Nine here.
Okay.
All right. All right, Princess, let's see. Will my transformation pay off? All right, let's see the energy around you. I'm actually feeling the animal. Feel like an animal here as well. There's something we're gonna feel. It feels like it's gonna be a little bit of a different reading for you. Then we're going with the super tractor deck.
Right. That's nice you found that too.
So we get the super attractive here, and we're gonna go with a shaman's deck, shaman's card as well. But I'm feeling two cards here, so go for this one and this one over here. Okay, so we got a bunch of cards out here for you. Let's see what they have to say about your transformation.
Oh, there's Casey Marie.
Oh yeah, lavender. Okay, so uh maybe your transformation, learning to love myself, seeing the beauty within you. And that really creates a lot of transformation right there when you start loving and appreciating yourself just as you are. We always got this inner critic that we're not good enough, we don't measure up, we don't have the skills. We're constantly beating ourselves up. So learning to love myself will create that transformation.
Easier said than done, right?
Oh, it's yeah, it is because we're always taught, that
Exactly.
look at the grades, look at the school system. A students versus C students are constantly judging and comparing each other, and that's not useful to us. Um, then the wolf, the guardian, is about listen to that voice within you that it's safe to follow your voice. That's what the guardian's saying is it's safe to listen to you. And what this is, uh, that you get in the spirit of initiation, take action. Then this is the death card, but it's not physical death. It's the stopping of cycles of ways of being. So it's like, so the way you can see the death card with the love card is stop hating yourself. Like end the cycle of criticism, stop the cycle of judgment, stop the cycle of poor relationships, poor careers, whatever it may be that loop that's constantly going in your life. It's time to break that by taking action, by listening to that voice within you, by loving yourself just as you are. And with the super attractor, we get, I feel my way into faith one step at a time. So it's basically slowing down, take it one step at a time, realize you have the skills, just slow it down, So that's what I'm just feeling for you, Princess. Yeah, so your transformation payoff. Well, if the transformation is coming from here, not up here, all the cards are about going inside and listen to that deeper wisdom within you and taking it slow, one step at a time. If your transformation is mental, that's not real transformation. That's fleeting, if you will. It's like seeing a motivational speaker. You get pumped up, excited, but soon as they drift away, that memory drifts away, you're back to yourself. So you always got to go back to yourself.
Okay, this is for Casey Marie. Hi, Casey.
Yes, and that's Lavender Lioness if people are watching.
Yes, yes. We know who you are, and I'll pick this card here and this one here. Okay, let's see what we want to start off with. Okay, so this is letting go of this feeling of if I let myself be a little bit vulnerable, and vulnerable not in the sense of being naive and putting yourself in danger, but being open to experiences and connections with people. If you don't do that, and you're finding that you get defensive or you're afraid to be hurt, you're closing down the energy around you. You need to keep an open channel through gratitude, through trust, through faith that you know what's best for you. The next card is blossoming. So, and it's saying you're just getting started. You haven't even tapped into your talents and skills. And you might think, this is who I am, this is what I've got. But there's so much more. It's like an onion when you're peeling layers and layers and layers to get to that truth, to get to that heart of this, who you really are. And this is release, this is letting go of the negative beliefs and the criticism that brings judgment instead of truth, personal truth, not the truth that's in your mind, because the mind is a great trickster, but the truth that's within your heart and soul, and letting that shine, releasing what does not serve you anymore, and allowing yourself to go into a new path, a new way of being, to create new beginnings and opportunities. And I feel that opportunities are going to be more abundant and available. The next card is finding your bliss. That's the ultimate end point of this. You need to really go within, be in your heart, what feels right, what's something that you've always wanted to have or do, and know that all is possible. There are no limits, that there's enough to go around. So getting rid of that lack mentality will serve you really, really well.
So I'm going to read for Angela now. Let me see, Angela. I always like to start with the energy card here. Let's do the energy. Okay, let's do an animal with the energy.
I'm going to get one more deck.
And then I want to pull an Earth Magic card. Actually, I'm feeling two Earth Magic cards. Let's do that. Then I'm going to pull out the Super Attractor deck tonight. So let's see what the Super Attractor has to say. All right, so let's see. Super Attractor. Okay. Let's take a look here for Angela. And Lori's getting another deck out. So let's take a look here. Oh, the positive action. The positive action, or focus on the beauty within me, finding the beauty in the silence, just realizing the positive thinking, seeing things that you desire. The mind usually focuses on the unwanted, things you don't want. And when you focus on things you don't want, you get more of what you don't want. Because if there is no such thing as no to the universe. The universe sees, oh, that's your point of attraction. That's your predominant thoughts. So we're going to deliver on that. Okay, let's take a look here with this animal. Ah, the butterfly, the transformation. Getting ready for a big breakthrough. And that will happen with positive action, positive thoughts, seeing the good in things. It leads to more good. Actually, three Earth Magic cards came out. So let's take a look here. All right, so the wolf card we're getting for you is about trusting your instincts, and it's safe to trust your instincts. that inner voice within you, being vulnerable, being open to new possibility, new ways of doing things. That's really important for transformation of seeing new pathways, if you will, to approach life. Usually the mind conditions us that it's only one way. And we have to remember that it's also like the ocean, the ebb and flow, that life just flows in and out, regardless of our opinion of the situation. It's not going to change it because life is constantly changing. And we have to adapt to those changes by going deeper, hearing that voice within us, following our instincts, our own inner voice. And with this, when I'm in a state of appreciation and I'm in vibrational alignment with my true love nature. So it's the same when you're in a place of, appreciation, your positive action, your positive thoughts bring you into alignment with your true nature, which creates those changes.
Right.
But it's really about listening to yourself and trusting yourself.
That's, yeah.
So let's see
It's a
here.
bottom line, right?
Yeah, let's see. No, we're caught up still.
Okay, well, it's nice flow. It's more
Right.
fluid. It's not frenetic. It's not like a big wave and then nothing. It's steady.
Right. Let's see if anyone else joins in here. We're good.
Okay.
Just chilling. We're a little
Just the
spiritual.
energies change every day, but there's a constant there, and that's who you are as a soul. And all the experiences accumulate over the years and make you more enriched and enlightened and becoming one step closer to really finding out who you really are. But Sam, he had to get sick first before he really understood what universal energy is, what is the flow. Anything here?
No, you're welcome, Angela. Yeah. Just realize,
Okay.
listen to yourself. It's okay. You know what's best for you.
Yeah.
Everyone's guessing what's best for you, but ultimately you know what's best
Well,
for
they
you.
mean well, but ultimately we have to rely on ourselves because we have to be there for us.
We got Jasmine here, so welcome, Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine. Hello, how are you? The first card I'm getting, I feel this one, and that's divine healing. So not only are you able to intuitively know how to heal yourself.
Yes, you can ask a question. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Go on, put it on the screen. But the first card is divine healing. So, is she putting a question?
Yeah, I don't know if she's typing a question or not. We can give her.
Yeah, let me give you. There's nobody waiting anyway.
Right, so we have time because it takes a little bit of time. There's a delay.
Okay. If someone joins in, they'll be after Jasmine. We'll save
Right.
it. Okay, there you go.
Will I get approved to start work on June 26th?
Okay, well, this is facing fear. So this is letting go of what if, when, the impatience and anxiety. This is fear that things won't happen in the right time. But just know that things happen when they're supposed to. So yes, I do feel that that's a strong possibility, but I want to look further and see. Transformation. So this is a transformative time in your life. And this is where you really have to have faith and trust. But the transformation, I think, is going to happen through your work. And you need to be open to the experience. And what I'm feeling is things are going to be different than you expected. And it's going to throw you for a loop. So don't let that happen. There's a lot of change, a lot of flux around you now. And it's not only with your career, but with your personal self, who you really are. But the first card I got was that divine healing. We need to heal ourselves and then we can heal others. It shows that you have tremendous compassion and you are very good at being at service to others. But take care of yourself. Don't get emotionally bankrupt. And this is, feeling a little stuck these days, but things are moving. Just know that these are removable binds that hold us. It's the mind that keeps us prisoner. In reality, we're free to do what we want. So it's a change. It's a lot of changes, and expect the unexpected is what I'm getting. So things aren't as clear cut as you think. You will be thrown for a loop, but have faith. The Fool is about a person who steps over a cliff and is not afraid, and it's just there's an invisible bridge that carries that person. So have faith. Yes, I feel you will be starting at that time, but things are going to be different than you think. For some reason, we're going to get a little bit of a jolt, like, oh my goodness, I didn't see this coming, or something's going to happen that's going to be a little bit unnerving. And just stay with the flow. Just trust that you can get through it. The fool is always believing he or she can walk over water, create an imaginary bridge to carry you from cliff to cliff. And trust. This is about the fool trusts unconditionally. But you are going through changes. It's not just, again, in the work or career, it's in your own personal life and your psychological growth of who you are. Your identity is changing, and that's unnerving. So just hang in there.
Yeah, her identity is definitely changed now because she has a new degree, a job using that degree. So yeah, this is a different.
Yes, it's a big change in the life, and it's going to be different than you think. You're thinking it's one way because the mind always fools us, and it's going to be a different way. So be more open to the shifts in consciousness that are happening.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by picky with background checks, but I've been through them before, and it's
It's
just
going to be a surprise, something she didn't see coming. So
right, but it's
it's
just, but life always works out in ways that we don't expect. But
you're
we just really,
welcome. Yeah.
but just realize don't what I'm feeling. What your beginning card was with the fear. Don't keep in that fear state because that fear state will
Right.
is causing the delay.
Exactly. Thank you, Sam.
The fear
Yes.
state is causing delay. So see yourself daydreaming. You're in this job. You're doing that job, and give that positive momentum. Fear
Yes.
is a very stuck energy,
Yeah,
and
and it's always like, when is this going to happen? That energy that you put a force field around you when you start to corner yourself like that. If this doesn't happen by then, what's going to happen? We need to let go. We
right.
need to know that things happen when they are supposed to.
Right. So it's about envisioning, daydreaming yourself there. Make sure there's no fear, there's no doubts, there's no worries,
Exactly.
because that's causing the delay. That we are creating our own reality in ways we don't want. Maybe there's a
Yeah.
voice within you saying, "Oh, I just got this degree. I'm probably not worthy. I don't have the
Right.
skills."
Yes.
Right.
Look at this. This is imaginary binds that hold you. Your mind is creating you, creating a prisoner mentality of being stuck, and we need to remove that. So just let it go and trust, but know that changes are coming and things are not as clear cut as you think. There's going to be some surprises,
Right.
and just allow the changes to happen.
Right. So I'll read for AP. But what I'm feeling too for Jasmine just came to me. It feels like this job is a stepping stone. That this job is going to lead to
Yes,
something
and that's
else.
the divine healing. This is part of her growth
Right.
as an adult, into entering the world of adulthood. Into the, it's like an initiation rite for her,
Right.
and it's difficult.
It's just a stepping stone. It's just one
Right.
step to a greater
But that's the
possibility.
healing. But I feel ultimately that your spiritual and intuitive talents are going to come to the surface, and you're going to be leaning more toward that in her life.
Right, yeah. All right, so I'm going to
Okay.
read for AP here. So,
As Apon?
no, I don't know who AP is.
Oh.
Okay, so that's the thing, Jasmine. That's we have to realize, that's the mind creating an excuse. It's so hard. Hard is a mental. It's right here. This is the binds.
Right. That's the mind creating, keeping you prisoner in your own doubts.
Right? It's like it's so easy to get my perfect job and seeing life that way that it's easy and allow yourself to open up.
And when there are surprises that come, don't get thrown for a loop. Just say, okay, I can adjust. It's about adjustment. It's
Yeah.
about adapting these changes in your heart, welcoming them.
So I'm pulling some cards here for AP. So actually, I'm going to pull
Yeah, we're almost 30 minutes in. We're
right.
doing
Yes, I got cards
fine.
from AP. I just filled this one card here for Jasmine. I'll pull this one from Super Tractor. Uh, so this is pulled from Super Tractor for you. I'll leave this here, but I'll have to read it here. My true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. That's letting go of the mental binds of really trusting yourself. Like I'm
Right.
deserving, I'm worthy. Life is good.
Yes.
Everything's working out in my favor. Okay, now for AP, let's see the energy around AP now. Oh, acceptance. Accept every step of life. The mind always wants to protest. Why is this happening? Why me?
Mm.
And all this stuff. And that keeps you stuck. So it's like, just keep going and have that faith in yourself. That's the acceptance, not resisting what is. It's just saying, okay, this is a situation. It's not my permanent reality. And just envision this new future, new way. uh, the commitment card. So commit to living that life that you want to live by accepting your situation as it is now, but doesn't become your permanent reality. And then we got the perfect card. The dolphin
Mm.
is your spirit animal. The playfulness. Take time
Yeah.
to play. So maybe it's an indication you're being too serious. And when we're too serious, we bind ourselves. We keep life stuck. So we accept life. We play with life. We
Yeah.
commit to the life that we want to have.
Absolutely.
Then you also get in the Milky Way, the perspective card. When I see the Milky Way, it says you're looking at things too closely. You're just lost in the details, if you will. You want to step back and see the bigger picture, how everything's unfolding. And then your super attractor card is, oh, I got this before. I feel my way into faith one step at a time, just saying slow
Mm.
it down one step at a time. Don't allow the mind to rush. Play, have fun, enjoy life.
Oh,
You
Maud.
have, Tawny Yushik,
Oh, uh, Tanyushik.
Tanyushik, yeah, I think it's.
If I can't see it.
All right,
If I
so
meet a man and
I
if
met
you,
a man that feels like a soulmate, twin flame connection, but forces are keeping us apart. Is this love an illusion? Should I back out? And that'll be for Maud afterwards.
okay, this card is calling me. The two came out. This is trusting heaven, and this is knowing that everything that you truly want, you can have. You can create that. You can manifest. So I let's read further. Ancestor spirit. They're telling you to relax and to let go and to just let what is it that you feel in your heart. It is your heart that will dictate if this is the real situation or it's the mind telling us it is. And this is a balance. This is getting balance between too assertive or being too passive. So it's saying just relax and just stay in the moment. This will be revealed to you if this is the right person. If it doesn't feel like this is an illusion, but it feels like there needs to be a balancing act between faith and movement forward. So it's something you need to find intuitively within your soul. And if this is the right person, you will know. But you have to take a step back and not be pushing like, is this not? Just relax and the answers are going to come to you. I want to get more about this person though. I'm not, it's almost as if this information is being blocked. So this is a certain innocence that children have, and there's a card of innocence. So this is just being playful and just accepting things as they are, and knowing that this will be revealed to you. You will know if this is the right person. I feel like that person is not ready for what you're ready for, and that's part of the delay. I don't feel like that person is quite there yet. You'll move more into that realm and crystal ascension. It says, I am attuned to the universal wisdom. So again, it's knowing you really know the answer to this question. I'm not getting much from this person. I feel that there's a block around that person, that he's behind you. He's not ready for what you are. So I would have patience and see what develops, cultivating that patience and feel what's in your heart. You know intuitively what's your, any insights that you have.
Mm.
I'm feeling that this person is almost like a block around them. They're a little bit afraid. They might be speaking a good game, and then the heart, they're cowering, they're afraid, they're vulnerable, they're not ready for that kind of big step, but you are. So have patience. This person might start to come around and not be so afraid, because there's a lot of fear in that person. And the block around, I can't really put my finger on it. Can you?
Yeah, it's
I
even
can't
said
get
there's
his energy.
forces keeping us apart.
Right, and I don't. I think it's his fear. I'm getting it's from him that he's afraid,
Yeah,
and that he's got this wall around him. He doesn't know it. He thinks he's ready. He talks a good game. He's romantic, or he or she. I shouldn't use a gender, right?
it
If
says
it's a
man.
of the man. Okay, good, thank you. I. It's not that he's a bad person or he's lying to you. He's lying to himself. He wants to be in that place of soulmate and marriage and happily ever after. But there's part of him that's terrified. He's just not mature enough yet for that final step. So you can wait a little bit if nothing starts to move, and intuitively you feel like things are being blocked continually. And you need to move on. If there are any insights you
Yeah,
have,
that's about it. Yeah,
that's it.
that.
I feel a block around him. I feel he's just not ready for that kind of a commitment. Whether he says it or not, he's just not ready. You are. You're more inclined to going in that direction. That person is not ready yet.
Mhm.
You wait and you see how long it takes, or you let it go and find someone who's ready. And if this is the right person, there's not going to be all these blocks and delays. It's going to flow.
Right, that's more aligned with a soulmate twin flame. Those blocks would not be
Yeah,
in the way.
they will not. Things will just move and they flow, and there's a feeling of comfort. There's no anxiety, and you're not questioning it. You know it.
Right.
So I think this person needs to grow up more. Needs more. It doesn't matter what age. They can be 90 and be immature. They can be 10 and be mature. I feel there's an emotional immaturity here, and if you want to wait around, fine. But I would be open to other possibilities.
And what's really interesting was coming to me with the word twin flame. It was really twin flame. That flame burns up any obstacles. It works through any
Right.
obstacles and brings together. So that's
Yeah, this person isn't ready. I don't care what he says. He's not.
all right. Let's see the. Oh, this is for Maud here. I pulled in the energy card and animal. I'm gonna go through an earth magic as well. And then let's see what I'm feeling called to. Actually, I'm going to go over to this deck. I haven't pulled this in a while.
Mm. Oh yeah.
My Raven's Wand deck. I haven't used that tonight. And let's pull a super attractor for the last card. Let's take a look here.
It's good to get cards.
Yeah, I actually have like 7 or 8 decks out in front of me tonight.
No, I only have four. No room here. You have more room over there. I can reach over.
Oh, well, I'm getting this too. Learning to love myself for Maud.
I can put a chair there and put some cards.
So learning to love myself. Okay, so about
Wonderful.
so if you want a love reading, it all starts with you. It's really about loving yourself. And what the Raven wants to say about that is the winter's throne, like the queen sit on top of the throne, that you can have it all, but it starts with loving yourself and really appreciating who you are just as you are, not allowing this mind to criticize you, judge you, condemn you. It's letting go of all of that and just saying I'm good just the way I am, not allowing the mind to force it differently. And the winner's throne is just a reminder that you can have it all. You're sitting on your throne. You can have it
Right.
all. The only thing that's stopping you is this lack of love for yourself. And wow, look at this, the volcano, the
Ooh.
volatility, about that's clearing the deck of any kind of beliefs you had about yourself, any beliefs about your future partner, whatever it may be. It's about clearing the deck, starting fresh. And it always begins with us. What do I need to clear out into my own debris that isn't serving me? Where am I criticizing myself? Where am I judging myself? Even subtle things that we don't even think about. These clothes don't look right on me. My hair isn't right. All these little criticism isn't having that unconditional love for yourself.
It's almost like women are conditioned to be that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we get this the bear, the boundary, standing your ground, that it's really about honoring yourself. This whole thing is learning to love myself. The boundary is honoring yourself, that I can have it all, but I need to clear the deck of all these doubts I have about myself. And then the one will show up for me. Yep, you're good just the way you are.
Exactly.
Then you'll attract that partner that will love you just the way you are.
Exactly.
And this is
Oh, look at that.
okay. This is a great card. I'll read it to you. It's I slow down and listen to the guidance that's available to me. So basically, it's saying don't rush out looking for your partner. Work on yourself first. Clear the deck, and then you'll track the right one. You'll find that soulmate. You'll find that twin flame. They'll just like moth to a flame. That's what it'll be. But it starts with you.
Okay, we're caught up again, which is, see, we had steady flow.
Yep.
Much better than frenetic crazy. That's Facebook is just like, just like pouring out. Let's wait a little bit, but it's,
Yeah.
we've been reading over 40 minutes.
Ma, that's a really great motto for you. I am good just the way I am. And
Yeah.
that's, I would put that wherever you go, and when your mind starts to criticize yourself, just repeat that.
Yeah.
I am good just the way I am. I am good. I am good. And when you really accept that, you'll find that good mate for you.
All right, looks like we are caught up.
Yeah. So we'll hang out for a few minutes to see anybody else's.
Yeah. We had like last week about the same amount of time.
Yeah, Marvel was coming to me real quick that I just got this insight. We usually think we need somebody to complete us.
Right.
I'm not whole and complete until I find this person. What they're trying to instill is you're whole and complete just as you are. They just amplify of who you are. They don't complete you. They amplify your good qualities. All right, so we'll see if anybody else jumps in here. We've seen a few people just jump in here, so if you want to read it and say hello, I see the numbers just jumped up for people watching. So let's see if they want a reading or not. We'll see. Yeah, this is fun. All these little decks that we have out.
Who's that?
We haven't seen for a long time.
Oh.
Very long time. So I hope you're well.
Hi, Phases and cycles. So this is about riding the waves of change and accepting changes and flowing and just moving with that. It's also about connecting with others through social media and finding a network, if you will, if you need it. But that's also another meaning. And this is bringing hope and inspiration into your life. This is a time where you need to motivate yourself and to understand, to know that you are a skilled, intelligent, beautiful human being, to accept yourself and just look at the things that you've accomplished. That's what this card is accepting yourself and bringing hope and inspiration into your life by really appreciating yourself, by looking at all that you've done. The next card again is cycles and rhythms. So this is dancing through the changes and the cycles that we go through, the ups, the downs, the in, the out. There are times that we're submerged. There are times that we're riding high, and just know that things change. If you're in a situation you feel is never ending, if it's dark, if you feel blocked, if you feel emotional misery, just know that it's going to end. And new issues will pop up, but nothing lasts forever. So this is accepting the changes and knowing you'll come out the other side unscathed by your belief that you will, and you will. And these cards are repeating the same vibration and information. This is looking out on your accomplishments. This is saying, I'm looking at my kingdom. It could be anything. It could be learning to cook something that came out good, or it could be painting or drawing or a skill, or just connecting with other people, with the successes that you have. This reading is about self-acknowledgement and knowing things change and nothing stays the same. The only thing we can count on is change and boundaries. This is saying to me that there are times that you feel like you cannot say no to people, even though it puts you in a position where you feel cluttered. You feel like this is not the weekend I wanted to help my friend move. But if I don't help my friend move, that person won't be friends with me anymore. They'll think badly of me, and they've helped me before. But this weekend you can't do it, and you say you're doing it anyway, and you spoil your own weekend. that we're supposed to be doing something else. That's an example of boundary. Setting reasonable boundaries, but not locking yourself in an emotional prison because you're blocking everybody out and you don't want to get hurt. But this is creating healthy boundaries and saying, in a nice, polite way, no, I cannot do it. I'm very sorry. I'd love to, but this is not the time. And learning to say no and learning to treat yourself well. And this card, this is the wish card. This is really manifesting everything that you really want to have. So once you set those boundaries and start appreciating who you are as a person, your accomplishments, there's no telling what's going to happen. Opportunities will come up. You can have it all.
All right, so we got a few people here. So I want to read for Danny. You can read for Katie. Then I'll read for Drago. So welcome, Drago. We'll read for you. We read down the list.
Katie Leone.
Yeah, Katie Looney. I'll read for Danny. And yeah, Maud is asking. Yeah, so we we do live once a week on Mondays here on YouTube, and every once a month I do a live in my Head Trash Anonymous group in Facebook. And that's really about creating miracles, becoming a miracle maker. By by do, by directing life a certain way, we can create these miracles. So, and plus on this channel too, I have almost 300 videos on this channel with all sorts of videos here. So let me read for Danny, then Drago, and we'll dive in here, and then yeah. So I like that, Mon. Thank you. That's what we should use as a very special live on Monday that everyone can learn something new for a better life.
That's really sweet.
Yeah,
Thank you, Maud. Thank you.
yeah, because we're
Okay.
yeah, we've written a book together about breaking the habit of negative thought
Right.
addiction.
Yeah.
That's sort of our thing, is getting rid of this nonsense and believing in ourselves. Because a lot of people are taught not to trust themselves, and that's not healthy. We're taught to doubt ourselves and condemn ourselves, and none of that is helpful.
Okay. So you're waiting for whom?
I'm reading for Danny. You're going to read for Katie. Then I'm going to read for Drago. And that's the order we're going in.
Yeah, Katie Leone, right?
All right.
Okay.
So I got 4 cards out here for
Very
Danny.
good.
All right. So Danny, let's take a look here. What we got for you. Your energy is around the divine fruit. Divine fruit. It's about working on to improve and free yourself. I always see is the divine fruit is letting go of the outcome. If you're just working on yourself, taking it one step at a time, of just trusting yourself, having faith in yourself, letting go of outcomes. I just feel so important. Let go of the outcome. Just take it step by step, slow it down. That's what I'm feeling for you, Danny. Very strong. Don't focus on outcome. And look at this, the otter. This is the perfect card for this. The surrender card, letting go of control. The outcome has to come this way. It has to look like this. It's like, no. Let the outcome take care of itself. They will one step at a time, following your heart. There's nice, slow, steady steps. Okay, then you're getting the spiritual card as well. Letting go of any false notions. Realize I'm soul, I'm spirit. This body is my temporary vessel. My thoughts are not my truth. They're not facts. They're just opinions. But my truth is right here in my heart, and I know what's best for me. I need to slow it down so I can listen to my own internal wisdom on the direction to move. In this moment, not worrying about the outcome. And then the wind, the activation. That's about moving to this deeper voice. Not moving to the mental voice, but moving to this deeper voice. And just taking it slow. I just feel like let go of the outcome, slow down, listen to yourself, and then act on that. All right. So you want it for
Katie
Katie?
Leone. Yeah. Hi, Katie.
Then Drago. Okay.
That's for you.
Yep.
Okay, Katie. 2 cards came out here, so let's take a look at them. Ooh, honoring your inner goddess. This is knowing that you are beautiful just the way you are. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self care, and appreciating your divinity. This is appreciating yourself and loving yourself. And I see Aphrodite dancing with life and just celebrating and just being in that moment of creativity and love. And this is your independence as your foundation. So this is standing strong and just standing up for who you really are, not letting other people knock you down, Just knowing, feeling that inner goddess, feeling that light shining, that strength. A lot of people depend on you, whether you realize it or not, and you're a pillar of strength, whether you realize it or not. This is light activation. So the light in the soul. So, what is it that lights your fire? We need to create a hobby or a passion or something that stimulates you, that makes you feel amazing, that gives you a sense of moving forward and a happiness, a feeling of happiness and joy. We're looking for those opportunities. We're looking for those projects that fulfill us. You could learn a musical instrument. You could do anything, but it's a time to really do something that stimulates your passion and lights your fire, something creative. And this is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is letting go of the being inside the box and stepping outside the box. The Pentacles is earth and is very traditional. We want to step outside the box and be who we are. Take a risk to do something that might not be accepted by everyone. So looking for that passion, looking for that completion. This is a time of creativity. Okay.
All right, so for Drago and your career, for questions, I love the Shaman's Oracle deck. So I'm going to see about career from this deck here.
You're welcome, Momo.
Let's see, actually, here, feeling this card here for the career. Let's look at the energy around you. Let's do this. Okay, the energy, and I'm feeling the Raven's Wand. Okay, Raven's Wand. Okay, here we go. All right, so I got 5 cards out in front of me here for Drago and his career. Let's take a look here. Wow, this is really a theme thing. Learning to love myself. So you want a new career? It all starts with us and appreciating us, not allowing the mind to create limits, shackles, restrictions. When we're into the space of just loving yourself, we open ourselves up to infinite possibilities, to better ways of living, because the spirit, the soul wants the best for us. The mind's always saying why you can't have it, that you're not good enough, that you don't measure up, blah, blah, blah. That's the mind. We want to let that go. We want to really dive into who we are, that it all begins with us. Oh, then you get this card, interesting, piercing the mist. So, in other words, the mind is creating confusion. You want to see through the mental confusion because this is very clear. The wisdom here is very clear to do this, to do that. It's like your instinct that I need to go do this, I need to go do that. When you're starting a new project, the mind says, oh, we have to do it this way. Then an hour later, like, I should have listened to myself, and you do it the way you first thought of.
Exactly. Happens
That's
so often.
that's what that says, reminding you that first instinct, that's how you pierce through the confusion,
Right.
the clarity. And then, oh, well, this is great. So, all right, so you're getting the family card regarding the career, the birth, and the journey. So we can look at this a few ways, that you're looking outside yourself. You're taking a journey outside yourself. And you're saying that you really don't want to take this journey outside yourself. You want to start journeying within and really have this new start, if you will, a new beginning, a new start. Because maybe you've been in the habit in the past of trying to figure out, how do I do this? And we don't want to figure it out. We don't want to worry about those steps. That's not our job. Our job is to listen to ourselves. Now, the family card, I don't know your family situation, but this could be really interesting as well, that the career that's going to help the family, the career that's going to start a family, the
I
career
feel like
that's,
finding, excuse me, can I just
yeah,
say, I feel this is finding like minded people and building a community,
another way of family.
finding family outside the family, feeling comfortable with other people.
Right, that's the way, other one way you can see the family card. A family card may not be immediate family, it could be community as well, finding
Yes.
like minds. But you're looking outside yourself for that, and they're saying it all starts with you, as they're saying with Maud, it all starts with us. And this appreciation for us, the gratitude for us, and allowing our heart to guide us as opposed to the
Exactly.
mind. And when I was talking with Danny, it was about slowing it down one step at a
Right.
time. Let go of the outcome. Let go of
That's,
the out.
yeah.
That's the big thing. Let go of the outcome. Step by step, listen to yourself, trust yourself. If you're in confusion, doubts, that's the mind creating stories. We just learn to be present, to be here, to realize I'm sitting, feet on the floor. What do I hear? And that puts you into your full power. When you're busy trying to figure it out, you're actually weakening yourself because you're not here in this moment. And Eckhart Tolle talks about the power of now.
Oh,
The
look at
of our
that.
power is
So
in this
he's
moment.
hoping for like-minded people to connect with. Oh, good. That's what you are looking for.
Yeah, so you will find that, but
But
it all
is
starts with you.
right, because that message I got pretty clearly.
So you got
Madam, no, Momo, what
Momo.
you? Okay, Momo. Hi. The first card I'm getting for you, Momo, is this, and let me pull it up. It's experience grace. Experiencing grace puts you in a state of flow and brings wonderful things to you. And we're in that state of grace. There's no telling what the universe will provide for us. It's opening up a door of energy, of flow. So, experiencing grace every day for things big and things small, and noticing things around you that you truly appreciate will really serve you well and help you with your goals in life. And this is letting go of disappointment. We cannot look back on the things that didn't go right. It's a learning experience. Nothing went wrong. It was just a different experience. We need to let go of that. Like, oh, every time I do this, such and such happens. Well, that's predicting your own negative outcome and creating negative outcome by expecting it, self-fulfilling prophecy. We need to let go of that and experience grace and say, this is what I have, and I appreciate all that there is. So we need to be mindful of that, um, looking at things that didn't go right and thinking that, well, that's going to happen again. Well, guess what? Something will. This is finding balance in your life between work, play, family, friends, and alone time. So understanding the opposing forces in the universe. They're not mutually exclusive. You can be alone sometimes and still have a good social life. So sometimes we mix things up, we think we have to be here when we really need to be there. Sometimes you need that alone time and you don't need to social. Other times you need that social connection, that feeling of being um, a part of something, not apart from, but a part of. So this is finding balance and not giving away too much and not taking too much. So this is something that we're in that state of flux. We're trying to feel our way through. It's like when you balance on one leg, you have to find your posture. And if you turn your body and it's not facing front when you're trying to balance, you'll topple over. So it's finding structure and balance in the life. And the hangman, it shows that this is a time you need inner reflection, peace, and calm. This is like, oh, if I stop, nothing's happening, and it's kind of like dead energy. But no, you need that very important quiet time now. The hangman is about suspension, about letting everything go and just being right here on top of things. We need more mindfulness. Okay.
All right, so I have Coma Black up next. So, Coma Black, let's see the energy around you. All right, yeah, we've gone for almost an hour so far. So it's been a nice night. All right, let's see
Let
the.
me just stretch my legs.
Let's take a look here. Okay, let's go pull this card. Let's see, we're going to go with an animal. So I wish I had a better setup. I have like 7 decks out here on my right side. I think Lori has 4 or 5 on her side, so it's just wherever you feel called to. And I'm feeling the Shaman's Oracle deck here as well, so let's do that. Okay. No, I'll let her go. Okay, here we go. All right, so for Coma Black, let's take a look here. The Vitality card, reminding you that you are a being of light with infinite energy. The mind always tries to give us fatigue, slow us down. It all happens from overthinking. So Vitality, reminding them we are the light. So the call, the longing. There's something you've been wanting to do that you've been putting it off. So they're saying now's the time to do this, that you have the energy, you have the information, you have it all within you to get started with this project, this career, this relationship. whatever it may be. And the pelican, the forgiveness, letting go of any judgments, any kind of criticism, they all dim your light. They put a lampshade over your light. You don't want that. You want your light to shine bright, to guide you, to illuminate the path forward. And then from here we get what that divine light is, the gifts card. Because when you're in your light, you're in your power, all your gifts come online, you could say. And this is your place of truth, is within your light. This is the truth. And we're always having hope that there's infinite possibilities here, infinite potentials. I just simply need to relax, slow down, trust myself.
Yeah.
Then everything will fall into place.
What do we have now? We caught up?
I think we're caught up, and
Okay, maybe we need to say goodnight soon. We're an
yeah,
hour into
we can
it.
say goodnight. We can do last cards. We're not seeing anyone else here now.
Yeah.
So why don't we
Thank you, everyone, for your feedback. We don't thank you individually. We try to, but we're busy reading for the next person, and you send a message. But we appreciate your feedback, and we appreciate you. We're here to serve you in any way we can.
All right, so you want to do last card?
Yes, go ahead.
All right.
If someone comes in, they come in, but we really, it's an hour.
Yeah, it's an hour. Yeah, we're in an hour.
Yeah,
So
I think it's
I'll pull a super tractor card to end the night, so we'll do that.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what this card has to say is.
Mm-hmm.
The true manifestations card. It basically says true manifestations are powered by service and love. It's about being a place of love, creates the environment for manifestation. I always talk about manifest. Most people say, "I'm manifesting, I'm manifesting." If you're manifesting, snap your fingers and $1,000 will appear. What you're really doing is creating the environment for manifestation to happen.
Right.
And the way that happens by feeling good, being a place of love, of appreciation. You're creating that good vibes, if you will, to create more good vibes in your life. So you're creating that environment of manifestation.
And the card I'm pulling is this one. Let's see. Oh, start delegating. This is people are afraid to ask for help. If you're feeling overwhelmed and life is just it's too exhausting, ask someone for help. We think that we're burdening other people. People are willing to help. It makes people feel good when they can help someone, if they can. So just know that you ask for help. It doesn't show weakness. It's not burdening others. If someone can't do it, they won't. But don't go it alone and think you can have the world on your shoulders. We need to connect with each other and serve each other. We're of service to each other because that's what life is. So, with that in mind,
Yep. Have a good night, and we'll be here next Monday on this
absolutely.
YouTube channel. And feel free to ask any questions next week, and take good care of yourself, and just slow it down. Trust yourself. You don't need to figure it out. All the steps are right here to do this one step, then this step. Let go of the
And
outcomes.
appreciate yourself and look at your accomplishments. They're a whole lot longer of a list than you think.
Mm-hmm.
So just give yourself credit where credit's due.
All right. Take good care.
Bye bye now. They always say this.